on with us today. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Lydie, and not so much about what the world says, but the person that I know, because, you know, Lydie came from not from humble means, actually. And those humble means, she had a goal, she had a dream, and she is one of the people that so has unleashed her free spirit. You know, she developed a dental program to help people that have missing teeth, and you don't realize how difficult it is to go around in a world and not have all of your teeth. And so Lydie's going to tell you the story on how she did that. But not only has she invented that, she has patents. She is she's been authorized by the SEC. She has written books. She's an absolutely amazing person, but not only for the things that she does, but the person that she is. The Lydie that I know is so full of compassion, so full of love and kindness, and she really wants to do things in the best way possible. So I admire you, Lydie, and I am so honored to have you with us today to share your spirit and to tell us your story. So welcome.
Well, thank you so much. What a great event here today. Thank you, all of you guys here, sitting here, watching, listening. I'm very humbled to be here talking to you. And thank you so much, Jeannie and Jody, for having me here today. And we just spoke about, you know, everybody was posting his or her own superpower. And the truth is that when writing something down like this, it's already, you wrote it down because your mind already has it. And the first step is your mind. The second step is writing down. The third step is action. So everything that your mind can see, you can make it happen. This is my belief. So I love my mind. I really care about my mind because it's what makes me who I am. It's the center of all my decisions. So whatever you wrote down today, I'll guarantee you is possible. Just ask yourself, your mind, tell me what to do. And your eyes will see things that will help you to get there. Because everything is there in the universe. Even we invent things, but the reality is that we all have that capacity to see things. The universe always speaks to us. Because we are not aware of that, we don't listen, we don't hear, we don't see, we don't feel. But when you start to understand, to believe that the universe talks to us, you start seeing how the universe moves, and you will move on the same rhythm than the universe. And this is how you will achieve over and over and over, because you live in symbiosis with the universe. So thank you so much. I'm Lydie Livolsi. I was born and raised in Cameroon. It's West Central Africa. And I moved from Cameroon to France, where I learned to make teeth. So I can make crowns, bridges, implants, orthodontics, dentures. I can make all types of dental apparatus. And I moved into the dental industry because I wanted to help my grandmother. So I was blessed to have one of my sisters was dentist in Cameroon. I say was because now she retired. One of my older sisters, I'm the youngest child from my dad and my mom. My dad was polygamous. This is another story. So, and one day my grandmother, my beloved grandmother, she asked my sister, please, can you make my tea so I can enjoy eating crunchy roasted peanuts? Because my grandmother, she had only 2 teeth left in her mouth, only 2. And my sister, older sister, she looked at my grandmother and she said, Grandma, I'm a dentist. My duty is to treat teeth. I don't make them. And this is why we are sending Lydie in France to learn how to make teeth so she can come back home and make her teeth. Oh, my grandmother, she was like, yeah. She started dancing. Oh, I'll get my teeth. And my sister, she said, we, meaning my siblings, because I lost my dad on January 1st, 1975, when I was in 5th grade. And before that, my dad left the house right after I graduated from kindergarten. So my dad is my beloved dad is the person who taught me ABC, how to read the alphabet. So we were coming home and he was teaching me everything that the teacher taught us daily. And he was my man, my hero, my person, my inspiration, because my dad was a strong man. Can you imagine a man like this in Africa back in the, even before 1970? Already willing his daughters to be successful, sending his daughters to school, education. He was clear. No, your husband is your education. You got to marry the school. That was really amazing, that. So I went to France. I learned this. But what happened after my second year, because it was a 4-year program that I made in 3 years because I was a good student. So after the second year, I received a terrible phone call telling me that grandmother passed away. I was totally devastated. I was, oh my God, I'm here in France in a private school, learning how to make teeth so I can go back home and make her teeth, and now she's gone. And it was very hard for me. And again, this is like, I lost my dad and now it's my grandmother. These are people really I care about, because these are people who were happy, excited when I was born. I mean, they were there looking at me. They saw me growing up like this until today that I'm in France, and they're going without seeing the result of what they did for their life. So that summer, I flew back to Cameroon, and I went on my grandmother's grave, and I said, listen, grandmother, I wasn't able to make your teeth as I promised you. However, I'm going back to France. I will find a legal way to replace the missing teeth of all people in the world to honor you. Then I flew back to France, and I completed my education. I graduated, and then I found a job in the dental manufacturing. And I worked few years in biggest dental lab in France. And after that, but having that in mind, and after that, I said, I need to gain more education. I signed up for the equivalent of master's. It's 2 years program. It was very hard. Single mom in France, divorced from my first husband. And I said, I need to find a topic, a subject that is very interesting, because just picking a subject related to the dental field, like making them, it's not a problem for me because I know how to do them. I can make all types of dental apparatus. I need something that will request from me more research. And then I decided to go ahead with the laws and regulations, normalizations in dental industry. And that allowed me to travel and have access to research, to libraries. Even I contacted the United States, Canada, many countries in Europe. And I realized that basically I'm not able to send my products, my creation, directly to consumers because of the dental impression kit. That was it. I say, if I can find a way to solve this, instead of staying here just selling to the dentist, I can sell to everybody. And then when I have access to the world like this, I can make the change that I want to see. You know, like what his name, the Indian, Gandhi, he said, be the change that you want to see. So, and I say, this is my way. So I came out, I realized to get a kit of one self-impression, I need to put all the stuff for taking impression in that kit. And now, how about the impression tray? You know, the impression tray is when you go to the dentist will take the impression with a tray. You know, you put the impression materials in the tray, take your impression, blah, blah, blah. And I said, but so the dental office, they have 3 sizes of dental impression trays, big, medium, and small for the upper jaw, big, medium, and small for the lower jaw. So they have those 6 sizes. And I said, but to put 6 trays in one kit, not only it will be more expensive for consumer, but on top of that, for the environment, they're going to use only 2 and throw away 4. And I said, no, Lydie, you must be a little bit smarter than that. Find a better solution. I said, well, I need to find the solution of one impression tray that fits the size of everybody. And I patented, my first patent was the adjustable dental impression tray. Yes, I did it. And it's a dental impression tray that you squeeze it like this. It's too small. And then you open it like this, you pop up. And when you try, when it meets your size, you just lock it. And that's it. And for that first patent in France, I got the L'Envers Innovation Prize. And L'Envers is the government organization that take off of innovation. So it was really very important. They even helped me pay for the prototype. But this dental impression tray wasn't my goal. My goal was the dental impression kit. So now I got this solved. Then I need to move forward with that dental impression kit. And I found in France, dental impression tray. In Europe, the European Office of Patent, and the United States. And then my patent lawyer here in the United States, who took care of that, he said, now that you want to file this patent for the impression kit, just move here, just file here in the United States directly. So it will start here. And I said, okay. He filed it. And after a few times, he said, you know what are you doing in France? Maybe you have your patent here, first place in the United States. Maybe you should move here in the United States, start learning English, American culture, all of this, because the patent process to get published, it can take many years. So in my case, it took maybe like 6 years, something like that. So I wasn't able to move in France right away because I was married with a kid. And, you know, as a mom and wife, you can't just say, I'm going. No, because you have to make sure you convince your husband or this. So I rounded all the angles. I add water into my wine, you know, to make him follow me. He's a physician. So I understood that it's not easy for a French physician to move in the United States. But I told him, well, you are white, you are Jewish, you are military, you have everything American is looking for. I begged him, and long story short, he didn't show up. He refused. And I said, you know what? I'm going. So it's about living my American dream. So I took my kids and we flew and landed here in the United States alone. So I raised my son here in LA, single mom. So I went back to school. So I had a store in downtown LA. So I moved here during the recession, 2008. It's very difficult. And I hired Time Warner Cable to create an amazing TV ad for me, and which they did. And I launched my TV ad. This is without having the patent even published. I launched my TV ad in January 2009. You know, the day Obama was swearing, my TV ad was national on CNN, NBC. It was really well prepared to hit that moment, and it cost me a lot of money. So, and then people were calling, "Oh my God, it's here in LA. Oh my God, I can get my teeth without having to go to the." That is awesome. They book. And like few days later, remember 2009, the recession. Those same people were calling, crying on the phone and cancel the appointment. Why? They just received the message that they will lose their job. That was horrible. And this is Lydie, single mom. She put all her saving, $500,000 almost, to move to the United States as French investors, hiring Time Warner Cable, launch her TV also on national TV, her ads, and now there's a recession. I was like, and the marriage, the husband is in France, he doesn't want to follow me. And back then in 2009, I lost my mom in December 2008. But I was planning that next summer, 2009, I will bring mom here in the United States. We will travel from Los Angeles to New York. She will see all these wonderful, amazing country, because at the end of the day, no matter what we say, America is an amazing country. And my mom, she passed away, like she just slept, passed away in her sleep in December, end of December 2008. You see, my dad, my grandmother, and now my mom. And I was here in Santa Monica with my brother who came from Africa with a lung cancer. I was taking care of him and taking care of my business as well. In May 2009, my brother passed away. Then I decided, my lawyer, with the advice of my lawyer, he said, "Lydie, that's too much. Your mom, your brother, the economy, your husband." It's, you know what? Everybody, all businesses are shutting down. Maybe you should go back home and fix this problem, calm down, and come back when the economy is going up. I said, okay. I took my equipment, I put in the storage, and I flew back to France. But I was coming, like flying here in LA every 3 months to see how the economy is doing. And it was horrible. I mean, horrible. And in 2010, I couldn't hold it anymore. I said to my husband, "You know what? If you don't want to come, I'm going back to America. I need to be there. I can't stay here." And on top of that, he was in the Caribbean. I said, "No, I won't leave Africa, France, and come and live in a small island." No, that won't happen. I flew back to Los Angeles. And I went back to college because I found out when I was in LA with my store, my biggest challenge personally was English. I couldn't speak English, so I had to hire people to translate everything. And it wasn't easy. I said, "You know what, let's go back to school. There's no business. All business are shut down." I went back to Long Beach City College. I took classes, English classes, accent reduction classes, leadership classes, because I said, I want to lead my company like American leaders, how they do. When I took those classes, I took English communication. You see how I'm communicating with you. Now, English is my fourth language. So I graduated and I aced all my classes, by the way, all of them, public speaking classes, all this. And then my patent was published. Boom. After that, I need to go with the FDA. It's another process and it costs money. All these processes cost money.
And where are you now, Lydie? We're almost.
And now I got my FDA cleared, And after that, it was time to go out and start a business. I went out and I rented space in Long Beach and going advertise locally, all these, and also a little bit nationwide. Then I realized, what am I doing here? The demand is here. Let's try to find a way to create this business as an online business. Whoop. And then I brought mydentalweek.com, which is the website. And I fixed all bugs, everything that people were asking for improvement. So I make it easy for people to purchase their teeth online. Can you imagine? So long story short, advertising, paid ad on social media, the demand was there. People were calling, oh my gosh, where are you coming in my area? Do you have somebody here? And just to tell you, in the United States, there are over 178 million people missing at least one tooth. This is more than half of the population. So my gift here is to really, I realize that this is my given talent. This is my given mission to solve this missing teeth on the planet. So I create this system where everybody can get all the missing teeth replaced from the comfort of the home. And
wow,
the demand being there, I said, it's time to go out and raise capital to do that.
Yeah,
and this is where
awesome.
I am today.
Wow, and we are amazing. We are amazed by, and I was taking notes. I said, wow, Lydie, the wisdom, the challenges, and the spirit and you, we all can learn from. And I think we would love, we've already put their information in our chat. We want all our attendees, everybody, to connect with Lydie, and she has a phenomenal surprise gift right now, which she wants to give it to one of our, the attendees here and to our community. We are really honored, Lydie, by your story and what you're sharing. We want to be part of your mission of helping people get affordable dentures, which I think the need is there. We all know how needed that is. So Judy, yes, please, anybody, all of you, put your information there. Lydie's information is there. Lydie has a wonderful gift. Lydie, would you be kind enough to share?
Well, let me do that for Lydie.
Yeah, Judy.
So Lydie is an author, and so she's written about dentures and that whole challenge, but also she has written a Sudoku book, and there's so many people that spend so much time doing that, and she wants to give one away today. And so what we're going to do is the first person that answers the question in the chat will get her book, and we'll need your address, of course. But the question is, where did Lydie come from? What was her country of origin? Does anybody remember?
And please be quick to put it up.
Oh, we've got answers.
Sandeep is the first one who put it there. Okay, awesome. Yes, and many people. Oh, wow. People were listening. Bob got it right. Dawn got it right. Olivia got it right. Kiana got it. Oh, so many people got it right. But
wow.
The first person to put that was, yeah, what an inspiring story. Thank you, Norma. I love, yes, it was she is a woman powerhouse. Everybody should know her. So Sandeep is the one who wrote that and gave the answer first, Judy. So I think Sandeep is our lucky winner. Everybody is in a winner. Let's celebrate. Yay!
Everybody is a winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And let me give Sandy a specific African church.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Love it, Lydie. Wow.
That is great.
Great. She's really an inspiration. Dear friends, what a story. What a woman, a mission-oriented woman.